It's the game of Celebrity Gossip Tattletales. And now here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Hanley.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
How many times we've been close? We've been really close in design and, if not in color, in tone and fabric.
Yes, that's true. Who was that? Welcome to Gentleman's Quarterly of the year. This is Tattletales, and these are the people who are going to have their last shot at winning for you today. For the blue section, Charles Nelson Reilly and Karen Morrow. Winning money for the banana section from Chips, Mr. Robert Pine and Gwen Gifford. Winning money for the red section from One Day at a Time, Pat Harrington and Marge Harrington.
Bert, before we start, Pat started something.
Bob and Charles and I just want to say how this week, how really quite marvelous you've been, how, you know, warm and intelligent, and how bright, and what a wonderful master of ceremony.
No, we just really love you. You know that.
Well,
and it's not a joke. We're very serious. You're very gifted at what you do.
Punchline, aren't you?
No,
there's no punchline.
There is none.
You're a very gifted man, Bert.
Well, you were very sweet.
And quite attractive, to be honest. Frank,
I can't believe we're the same age.
Now, can we have your clothes?
It's not going to make the questions any easier, but I really, I thank you for that. That's very sweet. You know how much I admire all of you. I really do, by the way. This is working for friends or with friends, and it makes it very special for me, with one exception. Ladies, yeah, figure it out. Ladies, imagine your 20-year-old son is in love with a girl who seems to make him happy.
Oh,
handwriting.
So slow. This is lovely.
Yeah. Look at you. A handwriting expert of great renown looks at her handwriting and is shocked.
Oh, my.
She says the girl is manipulative, deceptive, unfaithful, kinky, and in general, very bad news. Sounds good to me.
Takes after her mother.
Would you tell your son of this appraisal? Yes or no? Handwriting expert. Off you go. Handwriting experts are phenomenal if you've ever had it done. It is not a mystical science. It is really an exact science. Quite accurate, as a matter of fact. I have found it to be. Charlie, what do you think Karen will say?
You have time for handwriting with 2 series, a nightclub act, and a game show? Well, you're going around talking about handwriting.
Yeah, how come you don't dictate? I mean, I don't understand.
How come you don't dictate? It comes out different if you dictate. Charles, well, let's see. What was the son? No, it was the son is going to marry
I remember
girl.
that part.
Yeah.
I was very moved.
Mr. Florida State. Florida State Seminoles, right? What a guy.
Yes.
Did you go to that school?
No.
Oh, okay.
Someone gave me the hat for nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm not rooting for any other team at the time, so what the hell?
Why not?
So I figured it.
Absolutely.
Karen will say, what is the question? I'll be all right.
Well,
Just
should she tell the son of the appraisal of this future daughter?
Now, let me tell you, fellas. Before we went on the air, I mentioned something to her about a playwright. She said she had just come from her clairvoyant, who said I was going to mention something about the playwright, and said not to take the movie and to go with the series and all of this. So she's into that kind of stuff.
Really?
However, I will say she will go with the love of the son, because if the son believes in the girl, that should eliminate anything that's some stupid handwriting analysis.
What's the question?
I don't know, but
the question is, should she tell...
Rah, Seminoles, rah, rah, rah.
No, wait a minute.
Give me an S. Give me an E. Give me an M.
Where did I lose it? Will you tell me?
No, well, you lost it because you're too busy. You're over. Oh, you're doing too many things.
That's true. She
is going to say...
Tell her son that the lady is fine.
Yes.
Oh,
the
that's very important. Now, make sure the girls understand that.
Well, I just asked them the question, and they have it written down back
She
there.
will say no to the clairvoyant.
She would you tell your son of
handwriting
this
analysis.
appraisal? The answer is no. She would not tell her of the appraisal of the handwriting expert.
I hope so,
Here
because
she comes,
I'm exhausted.
before we're all too old for the part. Karen, would you tell your son of this appraisal?
Chances are I don't have a son. At least I don't think so.
You ought to know.
Not something to forget.
And I don't want any letters, and I don't want you people to get any letters. I think before I said anything, I would have to have corroboration from a few other people. I would say, no, I wouldn't.
That's right. That's what the man said.
Thank you, Charlie.
It would be tough because since I set it up by saying that they have been proven to be truly accurate in so many times, in court.
Did you say that?
It's admissible as
Oh, I
evidence
see.
in court, as a matter of fact. But you may want to tell your son in a certain way.
Oh, that's it. I probably would joke, and if she was really that bad, I probably would have noticed it earlier and said something.
Maybe
in some
so,
way.
maybe not. What do you think, Robert? What will Gwen say?
Well, I have a son, and if she had, I have a feeling she would not tell him, because hopefully we've brought him up right and he can make a decision for himself, and he will
Well,
live
how old
with
is
it.
your son?
He's 2.5, and the
Probably wouldn't come up
problem
too
now
often
is
then, would
if she told him this, he would just say, why?
it? Yeah. Yeah. No, he'd probably
Every time
say,
you tell him anything now, it's
no,
why?
he would say,
No, he would say why.
He'd probably just say, tell her to stop writing me. I mean,
The answer is she would not tell him.
Gosh, I don't think so.
Okay, here she comes. Gwen, what would you do?
Well, our son is 2, and in nursery school, his girlfriend hit him over the head with a shovel. So I think he likes the kinky type of girls. But I would definitely tell him.
Oh, no, Robert said you would not.
You let him go with the manipulative.
Why, honey?
See, there's the
girl.
mother stepping forward and
He
saying,
can make
"Protect
up
my
his
baby."
own mind, though.
Tell him. I would be subtle, but
Yeah.
I would tell him.
In a nice way, you'd
Subtlety,
say, you know that creep you're going to marry? Well, she's bad news.
that's about the way to go down, too.
Pat, what will Marge do and or say?
well, it all depends on Margie's, in what esteem she holds handwriting analysis. Now, you have told us 3 how accurate and so forth they are, but you haven't said that to the girls. Gosh, we have 3 sons who could be having such correspondence, which is it's not a bad way to start. I think Margie would probably tell him,
Yeah, she thinks she'd tell him.
Tell him, let him deal with it.
Yeah, sure. Because if he loves her, he's going to say, well, I don't care what he says anyway.
Oh, so we'll find out. You know?
Yeah, okay, so she'll tell him, here he comes. Here she comes. Marge,
Yes.
what will you do?
I know somebody like that. I would probably tell him. It wouldn't make much difference.
That's exactly right, is what he said. Marge and Pat and Karen and Charles are right. Split the first one in half. First time we haven't had a tie after the first question. We'll come back and find out more. Don't go away.
10 cents may not look like much to you, but sign up for Sprint Cents Long Distance now, and you'll be amazed at what this little dime can do.
Every time I get another dime, I think about calling my agent for just 10 cents a minute. So what if he puts me on hold?
Barb, your agent's on the phone.
Coming. Yes.
Funny, ever since I got Sprint's dime a minute rate, I can call anywhere in the country and know exactly what I'm paying every month. Nothing surprises me. Hi.
Suddenly, it all makes sense. I work all day, so with 10 cents a minute nights and weekends, I can give myself the green light to talk.
Call for Sprint Cents now, and you'll pay just 10 cents a minute at the times you call most.
Of course, I could pay more at those times, but that wouldn't make sense.
To me, the biggest bonus is I get 10% cash back.
That's cool. With Sprint Cents, it all makes sense. See for yourself. Call now, 1-800-913-9719. What do you want?
Something sinfully sweet. Warm and gooey and chewy. Moist and fudgy. That's lower in fat. It tastes terrific.
You want the Duncan Hines Get It All Lower Fat recipe. Only on Duncan Hines Mixes. Just add Mott's applesauce instead of oil for home-baked treats with lower fat and the irresistible taste of Duncan Hines. Duncan Hines. Hot stuff.
Now on home video, they said a kid couldn't raise geese.
So they think she's their mother.
They said a kid couldn't save them.
Our problem is that your birds, they don't have anybody to show them the way.
Now, can she help them fly to safety? Own the adventure of courage.
This is so cool!
Triumph.
Sir, you better take a look at this.
And an amazing kid who learned that love means never giving up. Jeff Daniels, Anna Paquin, Fly Away Home.
Your hair is hiding something.
Everyday buildup can make it appear dull, unhealthy. But Pantene unveils its hidden shine with Pro V Daily Clarifying Shampoo. It deep cleans gently. This clear Pro-Vitamin formula lifts away residue, revealing health, shine, every time you use it. Daily Clarifying Shampoo from Pantene Pro V. For hair so healthy, it shines.
It's a clean start every day.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Nema.
And I'm Nancy Sullivan.
Watch Game TV, and you'll get a chance to play Race for the Numbers.
And you'll see part one of our look at Wheel of Fortune on location in Phoenix.
How'd they get that big wheel to Arizona?
Oh, they just flew Pat Sajak down there.
We'll also play an exciting CD-ROM game called Neo Hunter, so be sure to join us.
Dave, it's hard to believe that they pay us for having this much fun every day.
Don't, the boss is watching.
Oh, right.
Question. Hello, here we are. Question number 2 coming up. Ladies, you're in a restaurant with another couple.
Again.
When they begin to argue.
Oh.
It gets so bad.
Oh, God.
That she gets up and goes outside to call a taxi.
Oh, the poor dear.
Yes. Would you go out and try to bring her back, or would you stay put? Goodbye.
Are we together? Good question.
Yes. The
We're
four.
together.
Yes, you're all together. Goodbye, ladies. Take them away. Robert?
Oh, gosh.
We're addressing Gwen. Now, what would she do in that kind of situation?
Could you read the top part of that question?
Yeah, you're in a restaurant with another couple. The two of you are with another couple, and they begin to argue. It gets so bad that the other lady gets up and goes outside to call a taxi. What would Gwen do?
Oh, gosh. Well, you know, a lot depends on the argument, the people who are there. Is this the same restaurant that Pat has his hero sandwich named after him?
No. This is another restaurant, yeah.
Could be a fish house or a Chinese place.
Yeah, but that's
I think she's a... She would go outside and if they were friends and talk to the lady and console her and probably go to the bathroom with her. That's what ladies...
Outside?
Wait, no, this is a fancier restaurant than that,
get her
Bob.
back into the restaurant, Pat, and go to the
probably right in the building, see. We don't know his background.
She's kinky, my wife.
Wow. She would go and try to bring her back.
Yeah, we'll talk to her. Bring her back was
Bring her back's your choice. Bring her back or stay put. And not go get her. Try to bring her back, yeah.
Try to bring her. I'll say she tried to bring her back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ira. Okay, here's your gum. Gwen, what will you do?
Well, I'm sort of the nosy type. I'd feel a responsibility. I'd go out there.
And try and bring her back, and you're right. Thank you, Gwen. I guess it's an old truism based on, I guess, experience that people say, stay out of domestic quarrels. However, you're at the table with them. You may have been involved in some way in this discussion. Patrick, what do you think Marge will say?
Well, yeah, it's such a difficult question. I mean, there is that aspect of Margie's, makeup which says, just at arm's length, and something like that happens, you're only going to exacerbate it if you get involved. Yeah. On the other hand, depending upon the amount of pain that the lady who exited left with, she probably would want to do something about that. So I would have to say on judgment, on balance, that she would go outside.
Go out and try to bring her back.
And go to the bathroom, I guess.
Yeah. That's right. There'll be a big meeting in the powder room.
Yeah.
All right, here's it comes. Marge, well,
Yes.
what will you do?
Well, I just read the question over, and I think what I would do if it was another woman, right, who walks out?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought. Well, I have a lot of good women friends, and I think I would be considerate enough to try to go out and see what I could do.
That's what he said. You're right.
All right, Riley.
Charles, up to you.
Up to you.
Come on, Charles.
Your ballpark.
There's the two sides, like you said, Senator.
Yes.
Senator brought up the two sides. I won't bore the audience with that. It is true. But she would go out and console because she's extraordinarily good French. She's I don't speak this language well. I was born in Litvatvia. And it's very difficult for me to speak. But she's a good
friend. Friend. The word is friend.
I don't know friend.
Yeah, friend. F-R-I-E-N-D. Amigo, you know, things like that.
You see, don't ever wear one of these hats with a toupee because you could really go out of your mind, and a tight tie.
Everything kind of squeezing in on you?
Everything is squishing together. And I'm losing my sight in my left eye altogether. But yes, she would get a doggy bag.
Oh, no, that was an old question from another show. That's another restaurant question. That
while the other two are out on the street going to the bathroom, she's going to get a doggy bag.
She would go outside and console her friend.
Thank you very much.
Not taking any side.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Here she comes now. Karen, what will you do?
My emotions act much faster than my brain. I probably would do something really stupid like go out and try to bring her back.
That's what the man said. You all got it right. And we'll split that 3 ways. And now it's halftime, gentlemen. Step to the rear. We'll come back with the second half. Go outside and take care of business, and then we'll see you here. Don't go away.
They're coming, whoever you are, whatever length your hair, split ends are coming. Why cut them off when you can help head them off with Pantene Pro V Treatment Conditioner, the first ever root-penetrating pro vitamin formula to help restore the most damaged areas of your hair, reinforcing it daily, helping stop split ends before they start. Pantene Pro V Treatment Conditioners, for hair so healthy it shines. The reinforcements are here.
If you want to speak to the best psychic advisors, your search is over. It was like she just knew everything. It was awesome.
Amazing.
We're here at Franklin Mills Mall to find out which is the best psychic service.
The psychic knew so much about me was amazing.
I never believed in it. Now that I heard, it's like it really was true.
It was great. It was really, really great. It was more than I expected. My ears are hot from like listening. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe he's telling me this.
Join the millions of callers who are living happier lives. Call now and join in the fun and find out for yourself that the Spiritual Psychic Helpline is #1.
It was the best. It was. It was really great. I'm glad I called.
This is the best psychic line ever.
She told me things about my life no one else ever told me.
The Spiritual Psychic Helpline is the hottest and hippest psychic line with the most accurate and caring psychics. Plus, every time you call, you receive a free sample reading.
Ease your state of mind. Call the Spiritual Psychic Helpline.
Join the winning team. The call is free.
I'd like you to meet my husband, Tom. Fabulous father. My best friend. Now, Mark, on the other hand, takes me away to the most romantic places in the world. Southern France, Northern California. But when I really want to laugh, I get together with Dave. He's always fun. So where do I find these other guys? In Harlequin Books. And for a limited time, if you call this number, you get 4 free Harlequin books filled with interesting men, smart contemporary women in exciting relationships, and the most important thing, really entertaining stories. Call Harlequin now, and you'll also get this elegant wine glass free. It'll come in handy for Anthony. He always brings wine whenever he's got something to explain.
Call 1-800-479-7978 now for 4 free Harlequin books and a free wine glass. All you pay is $1.99 for delivery. About a month later, you'll get 4 new Harlequin books and another free wine glass. Keep them and save nearly half off the cover price, or return them and owe nothing. Cancel anytime. Visa, MasterCard, or check accepted.
Call for this terrific offer now.
Isn't that nice?
Grilled them.
Hello, we're back. After after halftime. Half hours in the theater. I don't even know where I am anymore.
I know. Working so hard.
It's all running together, you know?
I know it.
Guys, listen carefully. We have 2/3 of a tie, by the way. Pat, you and Charlie are tied with 125, and Robert, you have $50. Men, you worked all night on location on a movie, and you've developed quite an appetite. Everybody is enjoying breakfast from a catering truck. But the orange juice is green, the eggs are gray, the bacon is purple, my eyes are blue, and my dress is red. Oh, no, that's not it. The bacon is purple, and the black coffee is blue. Would this spoil your appetite, or would you just go ahead and eat? What I'm trying to say is you've all had bad catered food on location. Would you eat it anyway? Goodbye. It's sort of a joke in our business that when you are on the road or you're on location, sometimes the food is pretty bad. Marge, what do you think? What will Pat say?
No, Pat's not much of a breakfast eater. He has brewer's yeast and juice. He would probably put the brewer's yeast in the green orange juice
and drink it down?
You know, he would probably just not eat.
He wouldn't, even though he's been up all night, see?
He has a very weak stomach.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he wouldn't eat it.
Wouldn't eat anything?
His appetite would be suddenly turned off.
Okay, this would spoil his appetite, so he wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
That's our choice, isn't it? Here he comes. Pat, what's the matter there?
Nothing. I just made a little airplane out of the last question.
Oh, you liked it that much, did you?
Yeah.
What do you do about the food?
Oh, I wouldn't eat it.
That's right. What you said. One time I was making a television movie. We were in Pasadena, and just as we broke for lunch, the health department came and closed down the catering.
Oh.
Honest to God, 130 people just stood there and watched them take all the food away. It was terrible.
Low-budget film.
Famous name caterer, I won't tell you.
Oh.
Karen, what will Charles do?
Charles's favorite phrase is, "It's a free meal." You know, he loves to eat. He's a little nearsighted. Maybe he won't notice that it's green. And it's... I would say I'm going to go with he'll try it.
He'll try it.
He'll go ahead and plunge in, and if it's really bad, he'll wait to have a bourbon and go back.
Okay.
I'll say he'll try
He's going to eat it. Here he comes. Charlie, what are you going to do? You have quite an appetite, been shooting all night.
I hope the guy she's going to Hawaii with finds her that funny. I asked Hubie Blake how he lived to be 100, and he said to me, by eating every free meal I could get. If it was walking by itself, I would eat it because it's free, and I'll eat anything.
That's right.
I said you'd say it. If it was free, you'd eat it.
Thank you, Charles.
Word for word, Charles.
If it was walking by itself, eh?
Have you ever seen a state walking? Well, Charlie has.
Gwen, what will Robert say?
Well, Robert loves garbage food. He just loves it. The raunchier the food is. He loves it. He'd eat it.
He'd eat it. He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't care.
Green eggs, purple coffee, who cares? Here he
Scratch
comes.
these people off the list, Mark.
Here he comes. Robert, what will you do about this food?
You know, this is a very interesting question. It says the orange juice is green, the eggs are gray, the bacon is purple, and the coffee is blue.
Yes.
And it says here, everybody is enjoying breakfast from the catering truck.
That's right.
I want to know what I'm doing on this movie with all these jerks. There's no way I would eat that food.
Oh, no, you said you would.
What?
Is it the yellow chair that's doing it today?
I said that you would eat anything.
Oh. Well, Karen and Charles and Marge and Pat are right, split in half. Still 2/3 of a tie. It's not over, though. Anybody can still win. $300 question next. Don't go away.
As soon as your baby rolls over, you rush out and buy the walker, the jumpy thing, the expensive stretch diapers. But then you realize what you should have bought was a leash. And these new stretch diapers from Love with stretchy sides to help stop those little gaps. And when your kids get wild, Love to work on leaks as well as fancy boy-girl diapers. But Love costs less every day without coupons. With the money you save, go out to dinner. Let someone else chase your kids. Hey, live and learn, and then get Love. New Love Stretch.
Another reason to switch from this freeze-dried to dark, rich Folgers Crystals. Folgers looks more like dark, rich ground roast. It's fresh brewed coffee made into crystals. Folgers Crystals. See the difference in an instant. Yet another reason to switch from this freeze-dried to dark, rich Folgers Crystals. Folgers looks more like dark, rich ground roast coffee, but the freeze-dried costs about $1 more. Folgers Crystals. Pocket the difference in an instant.
There's no white like Plus White. With its dual-action anti-stain polishers, Plus White whitens like no ordinary toothpaste can.
There's no white like Plus White.
No wrinkle cream or moisturizer can do this, no matter what they cost. Only Sudden Change Under Eye can remove the appearance of wrinkles and puffiness in minutes. Sudden Change Under Eye.
Curls won't hold? Hair too fine and limp? Get Hold That Curl, the first spray just to hold curls to last and stay soft and full. Hold those curls with Hold That Curl.
Would it be sensible to sit down in it?
Yes.
I pass.
So do I.
What's My Line? Weeknights, 10:20-ish Eastern on Game Show Network.
Tension mounts. The tension is incredible here. This question is worth $300. You can feel it in the air. And now we'll find out who's going to win. Gentlemen, do you think the more money you have, the more you want? Yes or no?
Oh.
Off you go. Gwen, we'll start with Robert.
Yes, because we're doing so great.
Yes,
Okay, Banana.
You could use some money.
We've been married now 14 years. You'd think that we would know all of this stuff, right? I am going to say that Robert thinks that, what's the question? Because I totally
Robert,
forgot.
was the more money you have, the more money you want? Does he think that way?
I think so, sure.
You think so?
Yes, he wants a lot.
Okay, here he comes. Robert, here we go.
Now, let me understand this question. Does this mean men in general?
No, you.
Or just me?
Yes, sir.
No, I really think the more money I have, the more I want it. No, I don't think that's...
That's not what...
Boo!
You've had a rough day, Robert.
I think my wife was speaking for herself.
Don't let him pick on you.
Oh!
Gotta go. Karen, what will Charles say?
We're going to be in therapy soon.
Money doesn't mean anything to Charles.
Yeah.
He believes that you got to spread it around, you'll get it back.
Uh-huh.
So, but I don't think it's a goal of his. I mean, the more he has, the more. I think he's going to say no.
He's going to say no. The more he has, he doesn't want any more.
It doesn't. I don't think he thinks about it.
Okay, here he comes. The blue section is very concerned with this financial question. Charles, do you think the more money you have, the more you want?
Although she leaves tomorrow for Hawaii and I take off our ring, I'll give another correct answer. No.
Right. You got it. The tension, Marge. This is it.
Oh, boy.
What do you think?
The pressure is on. Well, we just finished an extensive remodeling job, and, boy, we've spent money. And, boy, we could use some more. Yeah, not that he thinks about it, but, yeah, we could use
Nothing wrong with thinking about it either,
yeah,
you know.
That's right.
Okay, the answer is yes. Here he comes. Pat, this will decide the game, as the last answer often does.
I'm torn between telling the truth and winning this for the yellow.
Well, the yellow isn't in it. You can kiss the yellow goodbye at this point, sir.
Yeah. Oh, red.
Such devotion to his team is amazing.
I'm asking you the question, you know.
Okay, is there what?
Do you think the more money you have, the more you want?
I think that's true.
That's right. That's what the lady said. Time is up. We have a tie. The blues and the red sections win it again. With a bag of them over. Split the money in half. Sorry, Bananas.
Want to speak to the best psychic advisors? Your search is over. It was like she just knew everything. It was awesome.
Amazing.
We're here at Franklin Mills Mall to find out which is the best psychic service.
The psychic knew so much about me was amazing.
I never believed in it. Now that I heard, it's like it really was true.
It was great. It was really, really great. It was more than I expected. My ears are hot from like listening. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe he's telling me this.
Join the millions of callers who are living happier lives. Call now and join in the fun and find out for yourself that the Spiritual Psychic Helpline is #1.
It was the best. It was really great. I'm glad I called.
This is the best psychic line ever.
She told me things about my life no one else ever told me.
The Spiritual Psychic Helpline is the hottest and hippest psychic line with the most accurate and caring psychics. Plus, every time you call, you receive a free sample reading.
Ease your state of mind. Call the Spiritual Psychic Helpline.
Join the winning team. The call is free.
It's not just what you do, it's how well you do it. For years, the Money Store has been helping homeowners with less than perfect credit refinance their mortgages or get home equity loans. But what really sets them apart is their commitment to service. like being able to apply by phone anytime, day or night, at your convenience, and closing your loan in a matter of days, not weeks, so you can get on with the more important things in your life. Call the Money Store and find out for yourself the difference between just doing a job and doing it well. Call 1-800-LOAN-YES.
The greatest stars in television history appear on Game Show Network.
Here's Bob Saget. Bob, welcome to the show.
Bachelor number 3.
Yes.
On the planet Venus, things are very different. A kiss will tell you the time, a hug will tell you the weather. What do you have to do to find out what day it is?
You have to show me your Venus flytrap. Thank you so much. What a clever guy.
See your favorite stars on Game Show Network.
Okay, we are back. We had a tie today. Karen and Charles and Marge and Pat won $350. We had $1,000. Each section will divide $850. Thank you all. You were lovely this week. Thank you for watching us. Another group starts tomorrow. I hope you'll be with us. Thank you. Bye.
In addition to cash awards, a member of the winning rooting section selected at random will also receive a 22-piece Master Mechanic multi-drive shot cassette complete with fitted box exclusively from True Value Hardware stores. And control odors all over your home with Renews It Adjustable and Renews It Aerosol. Your best value in air freshening. Renews It, does it. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
I love to play games.
Which would you rather do, swallow a goldfish or streak?
I'd streak.
Tattletales, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific.
You know that show Tattletales? The one where famous celebrity couples reveal their deepest, darkest secrets on Game Show Network? It's crazy. Well, you should hear the stuff they actually say. Just the other day, Meg Ryan's on-screen partner Frank Runyon admitted he got turned on during their love scenes. But Tattletales is so great. I told my girlfriend Beth about it. Well, she told 2 friends who told 2 friends, and so on and so on. And now Tattletales on Game Show Network isn't such a secret anymore.
The secret is out. Watch Tattletales at 1:30 p.m. Eastern every day.
Coming up next on Game Show Network, Gene Rayburn, Jamie Lee Curtis, Charles Nelson Riley, Joan Collins. Check out all the stars on Match Game.
Oh, we're just one big happy family.
And then, where can you learn all there is to know about your favorite celebrity couples? On Tattletales. Join Bert Convy and get intimate with the stars.
Oh, George, it's just...
Catch Match Game next on Game Show Network, followed by Tattletales at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific.
Joan Collins and her husband, Mr. Ron Cash. Chuck Woolery and Joanne Flug.
Nothing breaks up a marriage like a tattletale. Tattletales today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on Game Show Network.